Hello Twin Flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know. This is going to be a talking video and a pick a pile video because everyone's been asking me, should I get my Twin Flame a gift for Valentine's Day? Should I reach out? What should I do? Can you give me some guidance from the angels? So that's what I'm going to do today. Should you give your Valentine a Valentine? And you know, it's very complicated as a twin flame because you want to reach out to them. You want to give them a gift or even just send them a message to let them know that you care, that you're thinking of them, that they are your only one. But you also have to think about the repercussions and what it will mean and how they will react and how it will affect your journey. So fear, doubt and worry comes in and you don't know what to do. Well, hopefully this video will clarify some things for you. And whether you want to give your person a gift like this, which is what I bought George this year, or something maybe like this, which is what George bought me, because we've already done presents, or maybe you just want to send a message, you know. The angels will give you clarity today. And the most important thing to know is this, that if you're wanting to reach out, whether it be a gift or a message, do it from a place of genuine love without expectation. And I know that all of you will do it from a place of genuine love because you genuinely love your person. You want your person, you just want them to know that you care. And that's why we always give a gift or we always reach out and send a message, because we just want the other person to know that they are on our mind, that we care and that they are valuable. And as a twin flame, you have to remember that your masculine or your divine feminine will know on a soul level that that's how you feel, because you're always connected. And the best gift that you can give to them on Valentine's Day is the gift of self-love. Because when you're loving yourself, when you're doing nice things for you, when you're loving your day, that energy will be rubbed off to them. They will feel that energy and it will automatically uplift them and make them feel good. So if you want to make your twin flame feel good and you want them to know it's coming from you, you feel good. Because you are divinely connected, you are one. What you feel, they feel. What they feel, you feel. And more than ever, right now, you're feeling each other. That's why it feels a bit like a struggle right now, like an uphill battle, because you're tuning in with each other's energies. And as we get to Valentine's Day, even though it's just another day with a name and it's, you know, a candy company that makes a lot of money and a card shop that makes a lot of money, it's the fact that it's still the day of love. And it can be very painful and it can create fear. And it can create problems if you don't see it in the right way. So the angels want you to focus on you and focus on self-love, which means giving back to you. You know, if you're spending it by yourself, enjoy what you're doing. Buy yourself a beautiful gift, have some fun, and know how amazing you are. And also, if you are reaching out, if you do want to give a gift or, you know, just send a message, do it without expectation. Whenever we do things and expect something to go a certain way, have you noticed it always goes wrong, or it always backfires, or it blows up in your face, because it never goes the way you expect it to, or at least it's very rare that it does. And that's because the universe will always throw in curveballs to test you, you know, to help you to fight, to be a warrior, to be strong and powerful. And if you ever do anything from a place of wanting, a place of need or a place of lack, then you create a fear energy that brings more of that to you. So if you reach out expecting your masculine, you know, to not react very well, then that's how they'll probably react. Or if you want them to do a certain thing, if you're reaching out and sending them something so that they'll say, that's amazing, thank you, you know, I love you so much, wow. Or you're wanting some kind of response where they say, oh, amazing, it's always been you. If you want some form of recognition or validation or some kind of love coming back to you from sending that gift or that message, then that's coming from a place of expectation, and that never ends well. So the angels would always say to you, if you can send a gift or you can send a message and not really care about the outcome, then that's the right thing to do. That's when you need to do it. If you send a message and you're not really bothered if they reply or not, then that's when you should send a message. If you want to send a message but you're on pins about the response and you're checking your phone every 5 minutes, you're wondering what's going to happen, you're not in the right headspace to do that, because if you don't get a response or they lash out or they block you or ignore you, then it will create suffering within you. And the angels never want to create suffering or to see suffering in your life. They want you to be at peace, to feel happy, to feel love, especially on Valentine's Day, because it's the day of love. So if you're going to reach out, do it from a place of genuine love, with no expectations, with no fear about what will happen. If they block you, they block you. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. It doesn't mean you should go back and wish you could change it. It means that they've reacted in a way that's been very personal to them. Do not take anything personal. In fact, if people block you, ghost you, or ignore you, it actually shows that they have feelings for you, because if they didn't, they wouldn't react in that way, So you have to remember that. And if your masculine reaches back with love, then that's a bonus. But do it from a place of love, not fear. So we're going to do a pick a pile now. And, we're going to use 3 of these beautiful little creatures. So we've got the dragon, we've got the turtle, and we've got the sunshine, and that's the order they want me to do it in, okay? Now I'm going to use 4 decks of cards. I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards, which are these ones by Doreen Virtue. The Romance Angel cards. I'm going to use the Angel Answers deck by Radley Valentine. I'm going to use a deck that I've just picked up and found from George upstairs. So I don't know what these are, but they look amazing. And I'm going to use the beautiful Love for All Seasons deck. And we've got 3 piles here. Pile 1 for the dragon, pile 2 for the turtle, and pile 3 for the beautiful sunshine. So you've got the dragon for pile 1. All I need you to do is, whichever little creature is calling to you, this is for you. So pile number 1, this beautiful emerald green dragon. Pile number 2 for the blue turtle here. And we've got pile number 3 for the beautiful sunshine, okay? So which pile are you guided to right now? Pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3? Pick your pile and away we'll go, okay? So we're going to start with pile 1 for 808. So pile 1, welcome. Okay, you've chosen the dragon. So this is whether you should reach out to your twin flame or your person on Valentine's Day. If you should send a gift, what should you do? How will the other person respond to you? What guidance have the angels got for you right now? What do we need to know, please, angels? How will their person react? Wow, okay, a few cards coming out. I'm going to take them. And one on the floor. What do we need to know? How will they react, okay? How will they react? Will they respond? What do we need to know? How will they react? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? How will they react? What do we need to know? Okay, so I'm going to take what's coming out, okay? What do we need to know? Will they react to this? How will they respond? What do we need to know? Is it the right thing to do? So, first of all then, if you've chosen the dragon, you may be one of those people who act before you think. You don't think about it, you just do it. So you get an idea in your head, or you think, right, okay, I'm going to just send a message. Who cares about the consequences? I really want to reach out to my person. I really want to tell them how I feel. I'm just going to do it. So this is showing, the dragon is very powerful. And you're a very powerful person, but you may need to take a step back and really think about how it would affect you if they didn't reach back to you. If they didn't send a response message, or, if you didn't hear anything at all, if you send them a gift, how would you feel about that? They're saying, don't rush in. Think about it first, because the dragons tend to rush in. You tend to do everything quickly. I feel power and quick energy around this pile. So, yeah, the first thing we've got coming up is the ostrich then. And ostriches are very fast birds, they run a lot. They're very fast on the feet. So again, it's showing that you may do it very quickly. Magic remains even while you ground yourself and be practical. So remember, this is a magical journey, It's a magical journey because you're twin flames. So there's still going to be magic around whatever happens, but you may want to rush in. You may not really think about it. And the angels want you to ground yourself a little bit first before you send that message, or you decide to send that gift, and think about whether it's the right thing to do, because you want to express your love. That's why you're doing it, because you want to tell them how you feel. You want to show them how you feel. You want to express it. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So the angels are saying to you, go ahead. If you want to do this, go ahead. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's up to you, because this could be the one. So you know full well that this is your person, okay? This is your person. You know this. And you've already met that person. You just want to express your love to that person and tell them how you feel. And it feels like you're ready to tell them how you feel. You're ready, But the angels are saying, why are you doing it? Are you doing it to bring in abundance? Which means, are you doing it because you want something back? You want a response? You want them to tell you they care? If that's why you're doing it, they're saying no, then don't do it, because if you don't get the response that you want back, the angels are saying it may hurt you. It may hurt. You're being guided to have patience, okay? They're showing patience here. Great love takes time. The situation is still blooming. It's calling for patience. There's an opportunity flowing in here. The door is open. Great things are coming in. We've got the truth there. So you need your person to be truthful with you. And it says the situation continues, have patience. So this is about seeing things with open eyes. Why do you really want to reach out? Is it because you want to tell them the truth? Is it because you want them to be truthful with you? Is it because you want to open the door? To open the door to opportunity? Well, you have to have patience. And the angel is saying, if that's why you're doing it for a response, then no, because your person may not reach back to you. We've got the no. So for some of you, no, they won't respond to you. And if you're wanting a result, if you're wanting something back, abundance, you have to be patient, because don't rush in like the ostrich. Ground yourself. You may be ready, but are they? This is the one for you, and you're wanting to express your love, but do it for the right reasons. Now, how are they feeling about you? I feel they want to express their love to you because they know that you are the one. And some of them may be ready for this, but also it's about this forward motion happening anyway. And there's a doorway of opportunity opening anyway. And the truth will come out anyway. So you have to have patience, and you've got the smolder card, which says this situation continues, have patience. And this card says love takes time, be patient. So think about it, because you've got the no card for a reason. Think about it. And abundance, what do you want from this right now? This is something that you have to think about. But really what I'm feeling is, before you rush in and express your love and go ahead and make the romantic gesture, which some of you will be guided to do, just think about it first. And remember that you may be ready, but your person may not be ready. And that's why you're being guided to have patience, because great love takes time. And you're smouldering for your person, You're hungering your person. You want them to know. You want them to know the truth. But the angel's saying there's a doorway opening anyway. The opportunity for all of this is coming in anyway. It doesn't really have to be today. Does it have to be today? No, because abundance is coming in anyway. So this could be the one, and this is the one. But the angels say, ground yourself and be practical. Only fools rush in. But it's entirely up to you. And this reading, won't really say to you yes or no, because it's up to you. It's free will. If you want to express your love, then that's what you need to do. Just be very practical about it. And think about it first. How would you feel if they didn't reach back to you? How would you feel? Would it hurt you? Would it upset you? Or wouldn't you really mind because you've told them anyway how you feel? Or do you feel like you need more time? You need time to heal yourself. You need to be patient because the door is opening anyway. So does it really have to be on Valentine's Day? That's up to you. Only time will tell. Wherever you decide to do it from a place of love, do it genuinely, and do it without expecting anything back. And that way, whatever happens, you will be successful. Have a beautiful day and mega Valentine's Day, and I'll see you soon. We've got the turtle then for pile number 2. We're going into this at 1557. Welcome pile 2. So if you've chosen the turtle, will your person respond to you? What do you need to know if you reach out to them on Valentine's Day? What guidance have we got about this, please, angels? I'm just looking at the turtle as I'm shuffling the cards. So I'm going to take anything that's jumping out, okay? What do we need to know about this, please, angels? Will your person reach out to you? Will they be happy that you're responding? What will they do? Okay, a few cards coming out in that deck. What do we need to know, please, angels? Will they reach back out? Will they respond? What do we need to know? Wow, one card coming out there. What do we need to know, please, angels? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. So I'm going to take out what's coming out. So the first thing we've got is no, okay? So your person may not reach out. If you reach out to them, they may not respond to you. And you have to be prepared for that, because if you've chosen the turtle, it really feels like it's slow going. It's a slow process. Things are happening, but behind the scenes right now. So you may not see any forward motion, or it may be very, very slow progress. It may be taking a while. So the angels are saying slow down. There's no need to force anything, because everything will happen at the right time in steady progress. Take your time. So we've got the no card coming up, because the angels want you to think about it. If you want to reach out, that's your decision. But understand that if you do it with no expectations, do it with love, because if they don't come back, if you reach out and they don't respond, will that hurt you? And the angels want you to be happy. They want you to feel at peace. And what they are saying for you is, it's safe for you to love. It's safe. And it's safe for your person to love as well. But right now, there's some barriers up. It feels like things are taking the time. So you have to ask yourself, are you ready? Do you want that heart-to-heart conversation? Is that why you're reaching out? Because you want them to say to you, I love you, I care about you, let's meet up, let's talk. Is that why you're doing it? And be honest with yourself, because when I channel these messages, the angels tell you what you need to know, not what you want to know. And they are saying, no, your person may not respond. For some of you, they will. But for the no card to come out, and the no card never really comes out unless it's something like this, the angels are saying to you, no, think, would you care if they didn't respond back the way you want them to? And that may trigger you. And the angels are saying, if this is triggering you, you have to trust in the connection, because this is a past life connection. This is real love. And what you're doing in this situation is forgiving and learning. So you're forgiving yourself for the past. You're forgiving yourself for what can't be changed. And you're learning from those experiences. You're forgiving your masculine, your person. You're forgiving them for, being in separation right now, or not being what you need them to be right now, or not being with you right now. And you're learning self-worth. You're learning self-love. You're realising what this journey is all about. And the angels say the best way to learn, the best way to heal, the best way to deal with Valentine's Day is to let your friends help you. So it may be a great time for you to spend time with friends, to go out and do things and be around people, because when we're on our own, we start overthinking, we start worrying, we start doubting, then we start panicking, and then we want to reach out because we want some form of validation. We want to know the other person cares, or that this isn't all in our head. And it can become overwhelming. And then you have to, when you've sent the message and you don't get the response that you're wanting, you have to forgive yourself for reaching out. So then you start thinking, I wish I'd never reached out. I feel so silly. And you have to learn from what you see as a mistake. But it's not a mistake, it's a lesson that leads to a blessing, because you're forgiving and learning. So understand how powerful the connection is, that you've known each other before, that you've got this connection, and that it is safe for you to love. But if you're wanting the heart-to-heart conversation, I don't feel it's going to come by reaching out on Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day is just a label. It's just another day of the year. It may be the day of love, but you can give that love to you by letting your friends help you, or being a great friend to you. Some of you will get a response, but, if this has come out, it's come out for a reason. I have to give you the messages the angels give to me. And I feel your journey is a slow process, because it's a journey of forgiving and learning, which is very, very powerful. So they're saying to you no right now, but that's not all. Wow, we've got the ostrich, and this just came out for pile 1. So, you may rush in. You may send that message without really thinking, or I feel it may build up, that you may be overthinking and worrying and doubting, and then you just do it, and then you regret it. So the angel is saying, before you do it, think about it, ground yourself a little bit, and bring in practicality. We've got the peacock here. Are you doing it because you want to feel good? Peacocks feel good. They're very flirty birds. They kind of put all the wings out, and they walk around and show off who they are. So are you doing it because you want a response, you want to feel good? Well, feel good anyway, or are you doing it because you want your person to feel good? Whatever reason it's for, think about it first. It says, resist the alluring spell of those who would deceive in business or love. So if your person's married, or, the secrets, or there's something going on in the connection, something where you can't be out in the open with each other, or they're wearing a mask, or whatever they're doing, then don't do it, because, you've got to think about that. If your person's with a person, I'm going to do another video on that. If your person's with someone, how would you feel sending or reaching out to them, knowing that they are spending that day with them? Wouldn't you rather respect yourself by being you? It doesn't matter how powerful the connection is. The fact is, on the 3D realm, they are with someone else on Valentine's Day. So you have to work on you on Valentine's Day. And know that you are proud and strong and a warrior, because peacocks are warriors, So stand strong and be confident, and know that you are powerful, that you don't need anyone to tell you how amazing you are, because you are amazing. Tell yourself. So the angels are saying to you, resist the alluring spell of those who would deceive in business or love. So resist, that means don't do it, because they may not reach out back. You may get a no. So the angel's saying, if that's the reason you're doing it, and if they are with somebody else, or if there's some deceiving energy around, then wait, because it is another day and it's going to happen anyway. We've got the raven here. Listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit or a friend. So ask your intuition, and then ask them to receive the message to you. So what the angels are actually saying here is, if you speak to heaven and you communicate with your person on the 5D realm telepathically, you could try and manifest a message coming from them to you, which means you haven't got to reach out at all, because they will reach out to you and send that message to you. So you can create that with your mind, All you have to do is think about the person, visualize receiving a message, however they usually message you, and then give it to heaven and trust. And if it doesn't come, it doesn't come. But then you know that you've done everything in your power to make it happen. So the angel's saying, think about it. Or ask your intuition to give you a sign if it's the right thing to do. Because birds are messengers. We've got the phoenix. Creative change realizes your dreams. Well, it feels like there's great changes going on within your connection right now. Dynamic changes. Again, this could be because they are in a karmic situation they need to release. So trust in that situation. If your person's in a karmic situation, then, they won't want to be there, especially on Valentine's Day, because they have to pretend to be something they're not. So trust that this is changing and it's moving forward anyway. I love this because we've got the patience card. So you're being guided to have patience, to trust in this journey. To be you, because you are like the peacock coming through here. When you're in your bliss, the doorway's open, and it's showing you, just like in pile 1, the door is open anyway. The opportunity will be there anyway to speak the truth. They're saying the situation continues, have patience. So again, if you've chosen piles 1 and 2, very, very similar. You may desire to tell your person how you feel, but you can send them love anyway. Send love anyway on the 5D realm, in the way you feel, in the way you treat yourself, because the angels are saying the desire is there. They desire you as much as you desire them. They may not act on it on Valentine's Day, but it doesn't mean they aren't coming to you, or they don't feel that way, or they're not going to show you that they care, because the door is already open. And that door will be the door that allows them to speak their truth. But you're being guided to take your time because the situation continues. Have patience. Send them love anyway. Set purposeful intent and follow your heart. So ask the angels. Ask the angels to give you clear signs if this is the right thing to do. And the angels won't tell you a yes or a no because it's your decision. But they want what's best for you. And they are letting you know that your person is desiring you, is wanting to reach out to you, to let you know that they care. And some of them will. That's why you've got this card coming out, this card, the Raven. Some of them will reach out and tell you how they feel first. So you'll receive messages from your person first for some of you, and some of you won't. So you can manifest that coming in. You can ask the angels now to guide them to contact you. You can manifest this happening. But the angels saying to you, understand that they are going through a change anyway. Before you rush in, think about what you want to happen. If you're doing it for the right reasons or the wrong reasons, because you're really desiring a heart-to-heart conversation and you're hoping that that will make it happen. Remember that you are forgiving and learning, that your friends can help you on this day. You can help yourself. It's safe for you to love, which means it's fine because you've had a past life relationship. The connection is real, but it does continue. And that's why you're being guided to have patience. So really the message I've got coming through for you for Valentine's Day is feel good anyway. Do things for you. Work on you, self-love, having fun. Enjoying yourself because the door is open anyway to speak the truth even if you get a no. So if you send your masculine or your person a message and no, they don't respond, just be you. Be your authentic truth. Know the door is open. Be happy anyway because you're being guided to have patience while this all sorts itself out. And I do feel you will have that heart-to-heart conversation. It just may not be on Valentine's Day, no matter how much you're desiring it because it's the day of love. But you have to remember, this is a journey of love. Every day it's about love, not just on Valentine's Day. So trust in who you are, follow your heart, ground yourself, and remember, whatever happens, the love is real and you are safe. Have a beautiful day, an amazing Valentine's Day, and I'll see you soon. Wow. If you've chosen, we're on 30 minutes, 29:33. Welcome, pile 3. If you've chosen the sunshine, this is the messages for you. Will your person reach out if you reach out to them? How will they respond if you give them a gift? What do the angels want you to know? So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. What do we need to know, please? What will they do? How will they react? What do we need to know? What do we need to know about this situation, please, angels? What guidance have we got? Will they reach back out? Will they respond? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, please, angels, about this situation? Wow, the card just came out there on the floor. Just going to grab that one. What do we need to know, please, about this situation? Thank you. So not many cards coming out in your pile, but I do feel this is because you're a very positive person. So if you've chosen this pile with the sunshine, you keep smiling no matter what. And that's going to bring power in for you, because I feel that if you reach out and you don't get a response, you know, it may niggle you a little bit, but you're going to keep smiling anyway. So I feel if you've chosen this pile, it's okay for you to reach out, because if you reach out and you get a response, epic, you know, it's a bonus. If you reach out and you don't get a response, I feel you'll smile anyway, because if you reach out, you'll do it from a place of love, and you'll do it without expectations, because you've got the right mindset to make anything happen. You know, you think positively, you're very optimistic, you've got great things going on because you speak your truth, and you're walking in your truth, and you're working on your truth every single day. And Archangel Michael is with you. And we've got the no card for you, which says you may not get a response, or you may not get the response that you're wanting, but you're okay anyway, because you keep smiling, because you know the truth. You know that the love is real, even if they don't respond to you on Valentine's Day. Because again, Valentine's Day is just another day of the year. And it may be the month of love, and it may be the day of love, but you know the journey is more important. And that's why we've got the fertility card here, because it says time for new ideas and a new beginning. So you know there's a new beginning coming in anyway. You know that you've got the power in the connection anyway. You know, look at this, that it's worth waiting for. You know it's worth waiting for. You know that divine timing is at work. You trust in this. And you know it's a spiritual journey, that religious factors are involved, which means it's about your spiritual path. And if you make the effort and reach out to your person, then you have to trust that no matter what, it's okay, because you are powerful and you are strong. So if you've chosen pile 3, you've got it going on, because the situation is calling for you to have faith. And you know that this journey is worth waiting for. And you know that even if they don't reach back out to you, it's okay, because you're watering the plant. You're watering the journey. You're making things happen. You're speaking your truth. And you don't mind if they don't make the effort on Valentine's Day, because you know it's going to come anyway, because you know that divine timing is at work, and you know it's worth waiting for. You know it's a spiritual journey. You know there's more to it than right or wrong. And you've got this bird here, the beaded vulture here. And I love this because it's showing a rebirth. And this is fascinating, because I had a beautiful message off a lady who'd been seeing vultures. And, you know, the birds of the bird of prey, which means what you wanting is coming, manifestation. But it's also showing you it's about rebirth, and it's about things happening, you know, changes, the end of the old for a new way to come in. So it's showing huge changes in the connection. Let outward deeds and words match inner feelings. Well, that's what you do. You speak your truth. You let your outer world match your inner world. And that's why you're smiling here, because you've got a positive outlook. You know, even when you're in pain energy, you still look for the best outcome. You turn it into a blessing. You realise there's a blessing behind everything, because you trust in the power of love. You know that love conquers all, and you trust in the journey, and you know it's all worth waiting for. So you have faith because you're being called to have faith. Even if they don't respond to you, if you reach out and you don't get the response you want, you continue to water your plant. So I feel that most of you will not reach out to your person because you know it's worth waiting for. You know that it's a journey. You know that you need to water the plant right now and trust instead and have faith in the journey. Because you're already in your truth and you already know that things are manifesting and you know that the effort will be made at the right time because it's a spiritual journey. So if you've chosen pile 3, it's showing great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if you want to reach out and you're being guided to do that, you will take the steps that you're being guided to make. But you will trust no matter what that it's worth waiting for. And even if you don't get a response, they ignore you, they block you, whatever they do, it's okay. Because you're going to keep smiling anyway, because you know it needs watering, it needs patience, it needs the truth, and it's a spiritual journey. So you've got it going on. But this is beautiful because the vulture is showing that you're in charge and you know exactly what to do. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful day, an amazing Valentine's Day, and I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.